Hello friends, welcome to Astro-Vidya Traditional Astrology. I am Astrologer Viidyadhar. Today I am going to talk about an interesting subject, the karmic basis of our relationships. What is meant by that? We have to look slightly into the Hindu philosophy, especially the Hindu or Vedic philosophy, and maybe some other philosophies also in the world, which believe in what is called rebirth. Apart from that, the Hindu philosophy also believes that why we take birth on this earth as human beings for two reasons. One is because of our desires, our wishes. We certainly have a lot of desires. Nobody can live without any desires. And secondly, because of our deeds or karma from our past lives. Our karma or our deeds, past deeds or present deeds are like, we can say, bank transactions. We deposit something in the bank, some money in the bank, and we take it back after certain time, or maybe we get some interest, some additional amount on that money we deposited. Now, what about our relationships? Often we wonder why certain people are there in our lives. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are unhappy. Even if we are happy, we are very satisfied. We are very happy about some relationships, and we say, why do I have this relationship? In India, it's a common belief, and people commonly say to each other that, see how our thoughts match. कुछ पिछले जन्म का रिश्ता है. It means there is some connection from our past births. This is a strong belief. And there are some bad relationships. We feel troubled by some people. And we say, ये किस जन्म का बदला ले रहा है? Common thing. That means, what the hell I did to this person in the last birth so that I have to pay the debts. Now, how are these relationships? I will give you an example. We have a garden. We have some very small shrubs. We have some flowering plants or slightly bigger shrubs. We have some trees like mango trees and some huge trees like a banyan tree or a coconut tree or a peepal tree. So, relationships are also like this. Some are temporary, like small shrubs or some flowering shrubs. They give us flowers, they are good, but they are there for a short while. Some are like slightly bigger plants, they are there for a longer period. Some are like mango trees. They keep delivering good fruits without expecting anything in return. And some are like a banyan tree, a huge tree. They keep us giving shadows throughout our lives. They are there throughout our lives. We can, anytime we feel tired, we feel restless, we can sit in the shadow of that tree. And some unwanted relationships, they are like, I can give an example, they are like some poisonous shrubs. We need to stay away from those shrubs. We can't do anything, we just have to stay away. Or they can be really poisonous, they can harm us, or at times they can really be sometimes life threatening. So these kind of relationships are there. Now we certainly have, when there is, especially there are long term relationships or some deep relationships. The Hindu philosophy believes that there is some past life connection of our souls with those souls. Now, how do we recognize these past life connections? I have made a separate video on past life soul connections. You can watch it. But these are the kind of relationships, and most of the relationships, they are there, but we, a lot of times we don't recognize their importance. It is just like there are huge trees and there is lot of shadow on the road. There is scorching sun. We are walking in the shadow. We feel the coolness. We feel comfortable. But probably we don't recognize those trees that are giving us this shadow. But they are there. So some relationships are like this. They are there. They are there to provide us shadow. They are there to nurture our relationships. Now, what do we do about these relationships? The Hindu philosophy says whatever you seed you sow in the soil, it grows into a tree. So we have grown these trees knowingly or unknowingly. These relationships, some come accidentally, some have come deliberately, but we have to nurture the relationships. Of course, good relationships. I'm not talking about